All right. Hold on. Let me clear this out. How do I stop this? I forgot to stop that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to GP Snakes, or welcome to the first time to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, this is my podcast / live stream I do on YouTube. It's called Under 1,000 Podcast. This is where I bring another reptile YouTuber on, and we talk about their YouTube channel and their snakes a little bit, and you get to know them a little bit. I introduce my subscribers to them, and they introduce their subscribers to me a little bit, and we help them grow, because this community is all about growing with each other and helping each other out. So that was my small way to help out in the community and for me to talk to more people. I'm very much an introvert, so I don't talk to a lot of people. So I'm trying to get out of my old habits and talk to people. So before we get along, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, because we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. We're doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're giving away a 2020 VPI Xanthic Spinner Pos, 50% Pos Het Pied male coming from Royal Business Reptiles. Shout out to them. Thank you again for putting that mail up for the giveaway. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you already hit the subscribe button, share the channel to somebody so they can hit that subscribe button. But this time we have a guest that is actually over 1,000. So this one's going to be a little different. We're going to talk to him about his channel, how he got over 1,000, and talk to him about his passion for snakes. So without further ado, let me introduce you to... Yes, we got Antoine from High Desert Pythons. What's up, man? Oh, you seen that? That was fire, wasn't it?
How's everybody doing, man? I know, right? I was like, what?
I'm trying to get my skills up. Rashad is super mad because he was like, "Why you do that for me?" Mine. I gotta do. Rashad's gonna do another one. We're gonna do it again. I told him, "No worry, I got you, bro. We're gonna do it again." I'm learning new stuff. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, man.
What's up, man? How you doing? First off, how you doing after your whole hospital visit? You know we're gonna talk about that for a second. You had people worried. You had me worried when you sent that video. I was like, "What's up?"
Yeah, your boy had a heart attack, man. Like that's what the hospital said. They said last weekend. Well, week before. Well, this past weekend, before last, I was walking around all day shooting guns and shit, and watching UFC fights, and I was walking off a mild heart attack or whatever. So yeah, wow. And then that Sunday morning, I got up out of bed and I was like curled over. I was like, okay, let me go to the doctor. I'm running around like I don't have health insurance and shit.
Oh wow!
But I do. So I took my butt to the hospital, man. They ran a quick test. It was like, man, your heart took a beating sometime over the weekend. So we gonna rush you to Palmdale, which is like 100 and something, like 100 miles away from me or whatever. So they rushed me in the ambulance and ran a bunch of tests, and like other than like some like heart inflammation, everything came back normal. Like I don't have any like plaque or like clogged arteries or like weird blood pressure, nothing like that, man. So right now we suspect that it was a side effect of that vaccine. So
really?
Yeah, so that's everyone's best guess right now. So I know the conspiracy theorists are like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah, they gonna go crazy. Side note, before we go any further, this one might be adult theme. We gonna try to not cuss so much, but things might happen. We might get comfortable. So just so you know, you got kids watching, this one might not be the one y'all want them to watch on. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. It might be a little bit of adult language. I don't want you to have to explain to your child while we drop the F-bombs.
Cool.
Oh no, bro!
I can make
Speak
it,
freely.
Speak
freely.
So, you know,
I just wanted to let people know. Business Reptile. What's up? Wiz Constrictors Reptiles 403 Fundun.
Wiz in the house.
I think that's what it says. What's up, Ridiculous Reptiles? Thanks y'all for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah. So you know how we do this podcast.
This would be the very first.
What was that? Isn't this the first?
This is the first time I've been on a show, and I couldn't read the comments because I don't have my laptop with me.
Oh, yeah, you don't have your laptop. See, I'm trying to get used to reading the comments. I'm gonna try to pin comments too. Look at this. I'm learning this new technology. Okay. I'm gonna try to do that. I got to try to my multitasking skills is terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's terrible. But you know how we do this podcast. We basically ask you a couple questions, get to know you a little better. They're very generic questions, but you never know where they might go. A couple people have taken them very great places.
I was told I'm media trained now, so I would expound in detail on on anything you got for me, man. I got you.
Gotcha. So first question, how long have you had your channel?
So I started the channel back in 2012, and I was just using it because I wanted to take away from my personal YouTube to kind of go to the reptile videos and start like commenting and stuff like that too. But I did not post a video until March 15th of 2020 was my first video I posted.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I was one of those ghost followers with no logo or nothing on there. It just said High Desert Pythons with the little. What's the default of YouTube? It's not an egg. That's Twitter, right?
That's Twitter. Yeah, that's Twitter. Twitter is the egg. Oh, what is the default YouTube? I think it's just blank.
I don't know. Yeah,
or do they make you put something on? They might make you put something on there.
I don't know. Oh, I think it was no, it couldn't have been that. I don't know. Either way, it was probably some random snake or something I had at the time. So yeah, I'm just using it to kind of follow a bunch of like reptile. That's the channel I watch like all of Brian Barczyk's videos with and stuff like that too. So
What up, Dre? What up, Dre? How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the same way. I was just doing the same thing. Just following people just to see it.
Yep, and then you and the fam started getting on me about making videos and stuff like that, and I was like, no, I don't want to make a video. I don't want to do it. I'm shy. And then he was like, hey man, stop being posting and making video.
Yeah, me sick. So, who else was going at you about starting the channel, and you was like, no, I don't want to do it.
Precious,
man. Yeah, even Precious was on. Well, she was because she had just started her channel. She had just started her channel when we were trying to get you to start yours, because she asked like, hey, you think I should do a channel? And we was like, yeah, do a channel. Definitely. You can corner the market. Do the channel. More women should show that they like snakes. Definitely should be out there. And she started her channel, and then she was like, oh, I like doing this. Everybody's shy at first. They're all, I don't want to be on camera. No, I can't do that. I'd be like, let that go. You gonna make mistakes. Make your first video your worst video, and then elevate from there.
But then it made sense from a business standpoint because a lot of us, man, are making the same snakes. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Like a lot of us are making the same hype over this and pie that and these clowns and stuff like that too. So when I started thinking about it, like doing some soul searching, and when I go on Morph Market to buy stuff, I thought I would compare, like, if I'm looking for a specific morph for specific genes, I would look at it and I would see somebody I'd never heard of in my life and see somebody that had a little reputation already. And just because I've been scammed plenty of times before in the past, but like not getting a snake at all, or just like, just getting screwed over, getting like 6 snakes and things like that. What I decided to do, if I put in like 2 different genes, if I see a person I never heard of and the person I have heard of, even though the person I heard of snakes cost more, I spend the extra couple $100s on that person because I'm having more peace of mind, So, so when I got to the point where I started spending like my next time around, getting into these high-end animals, like getting like clown pie stuff and desert goat stuff and hurricane clown stuff and red stripe clown stuff, I asked myself, if I didn't know me, would I buy from? Would I buy from me? And my answer was no.
Exactly.
So the same thing I preach everybody in the comment section right now who's not like having a bigger social media presence as far as like Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and you're starting to produce these higher end animals in the thousands of dollars. You got to ask yourself this: can I sell these animals right now? You have a dream snake that you can make. Could you sell its offspring right now to just anybody wants to put on the morph market? If the answer is no, you need to start getting yourself out there. And not necessarily just making a channel, but like just having a bigger social media presence, commenting on stuff all the time, participating in polls and things like that. You just getting your face out there so people know who you are. You know what I mean? So just like look at Elliot Perez, man, in New York. He's on everybody's YouTube, everybody's Instagram. He don't have one snake. He's the most popular person in the reptile game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? That's
real,
what
right?
you should do.
I
literally just had this conversation with a lady that I built a rack for today. She picked it up today. She got some fire stuff. She's literally working on only triple heads. She has a couple triple heads. She's probably going to make actual visual triples in maybe a year and a half. No social media presence. And I'm like, you got to start an Instagram. You got to start something. You're going to have snakes worth like $3,000 to $5,000, and people want to see a face. That's money they're going to just send out there into the world. So you going to definitely have to do something real soon. She's like, I don't know. I was like, no, there's no I don't know in this. You're going to have expensive snakes that you can't move because people don't know who you are. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a problem.
And it was crazy too, man, is that like what I found out is people want to buy from like the company, the personality, the person that they deal with all the time too. And it's cooler. You know what I mean? Like think about when you buy, like when you bought snakes from Jessica Cabelka before or Ozzy or anything like that, right? You have to say
I bought snakes from Ozzy, yeah.
Not right. When you bought snakes from Ozzy, wasn't you excited to show, oh, look what I got from Ozzy?
Exactly. So, I'm not gonna lie, that unboxing video did really well when I unboxed that Ozzy snake.
Yes, exactly too. You know, so man, when you get to a point where you can brand yourself, so that way people are proud and happy to show off the stuff for you and promote your brand, man. That's the way to go, bro. You know what I mean? And that just comes with time and producing quality animals first and foremost. A lot of people get away from that. Your first priority should be the health of those animals. The first and foremost, producing some good animals, and then second, make yourself stand out from everybody else. Everybody like when you go on Morph Market and you see pictures of snakes of in crappy substrate and paper and brown paper that's curled up in the corner and stuff like that, man. No, take the snake out, clean it off, get some good lighting. There's plenty of tutorials how to do that. Use a good camera, you know what I mean, and make your stuff stand out. And that's what this is all about, man. A lot of people took to heart when I made that meme the other day on Instagram about with the old lady talking about back in my day to be called the breeder, you had to produce something. And then the daughter's like, the grandkids like, go to sleep, grandma. And people got hurt over that, but it was just a meme. It wasn't a shot at anybody, whatever like that too. Like, shit, put breeder in your profile, it attracts more attention. But backing off of that, a lot of people in the comment section started jumping on YouTubers. They was like, yeah, just like these YouTubers and podcasters too, who ain't produced nothing, and they just da-da-da-da, and they, it kind of ballooned into like this thing that much bigger than just a meme you laugh at. You're supposed to scroll and go, double tap it and keep it moving. But then people started attacking everybody else. But those same people, I think, who were really getting pissed off about the people on YouTube and people doing podcasts and stuff like that is that they're putting this work in and they're not getting the recognition that they feel like they deserve. Yeah. Because this is a huge market, bro. Go on there, click clown. There's thousands of clowns on there. You know
so
what I mean?
many.
Some people can sell and some can't. So it's all about
very
market,
true,
man.
Like that's why I started my YouTube is to get into the community and to show people what I got and to make them feel comfortable sending me money. You sending somebody you don't know, even if it's $200, you still like, this is my $200. I'm not about to just send it to anybody. But if you know me, you've watched me raise that snake, feed that snake, clean that snake, you feel way more comfortable sending me money. And you want a snake from me now because you've seen the work I put in on that snake. It's a whole different perspective when you look at it that way.
Yeah, for real, man. And it's like your stuff, like I know most of your snakes by name.
Yeah. People love doing the name my snake. They always hit me up like, oh, I like that we named that snake that. Oh, this is the next name you should pick. I get so many ideas for names. And I'm like, I kind of try to use a little bit of my experience with that snake and learn its personality a little bit to pair the names I picked to be chosen. So that's what I try to do there. But yeah, I that came out of nowhere. I was like, maybe I should have people name my snakes instead of just me naming them, and it just took off, and I love it so much.
And another cool thing that I found out that becoming public with my brand and things like that is that it's just another layer of accountability for myself, knowing that
Yep.
okay, like every time I get to the point where I'm feeling lazy or I don't want to get in that snake room, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I got a video to do, or like, you know, a lot of times people hit me up about snakes and what I got going on. They're like, hey man, can we FaceTime real quick? I'll FaceTime them and I'll show like parents I got going on right now, things like that. I'm not showing nobody no stinky, messed up, dirty room.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way, man. So it just just having, you know what I mean? So just being involved with you know, just community like that, man, it's just another level of accountability that pushes me further to kind of, you know, do what I need to do. Because let's face it, we all do get lazy. Sometimes you get a full day of work and you got to go in that snake room and be like, nah, man, I can't do that. But the back of your mind is like, look, bro, I need to make sure everybody got water, everybody's got clean stuff in there too, and you know, because when you cleaning out those water bowls like you're supposed to, and you like spot cleaning and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's less chances for like, you know, RIs and bacteria infections and stuff like that. So
it makes you it puts that effort, that little bit of fire in you, make sure your stuff is on point. Like, I could clean just 2 tubs today, but I'm gonna have to do a video tomorrow, and that tub gonna be dirty, and somebody gonna say something. So let me go ahead and clean them all, just so my bases are covered. I hate to say it like that, but it is. Sometimes we need that extra push, because we're basically just janitors here. We're just janitors. That's all we are. We're janitors that get to see pretty stuff every so often.
Dude, you know what I fear more than anything in this world, and it's not failure or nothing like that. You know what I fear? Embarrassment. I'm not sending nobody some sick snake, and you know what I mean, some snake with mites on it and shit like that too. I mean, and not just from that aspect, it's just from like, you know, like I hate driving stick shift cars because I got this anxiety that I'm gonna stall and stoplight and people gonna laugh at me, you know. But
that was my biggest fear when I had my motorcycle. I was so scared that I was gonna mess up shifting and be in the middle of an intersection and holding this bike and people just staring at me. I was like, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, shift smoothly.
Okay, now for the record, I can drive a manual. I just prefer not to. And I used to own a bike too. Yeah, so you still have your bike or no?
No, I sold my bike. Once I had the kids, I realized I need to be around a little more. And that bike, I was gonna die on that bike. Honestly, I was a speed demon. I was always hitting it. I would just hit 70 real quick for no reason. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
What you have?
Intel Sunuta. What's up? Thanks for coming by. I am sorry. I pronounced your name terribly. I know I found out I was pronouncing Celtic reptiles, their name wrong. I was saying Celtic because that's what it looked like to me. But they started a YouTube channel and they pronounced their name and I was like, oh, Celtic, gotcha, 100%. So if they stop by, everybody tell them I said it right this time. What up, Rashad? 212 Exotics in the building. What's up?
I'm at the South Point, not the W.
I put that up there just for you. Let's get to the second question. What's your favorite codom and your favorite recessive morph?
Oh man, I'm gonna get killed for this. No, not really, because I think it's a popular opinion, and there's a good reason why. So my favorite codom is Inchy. It's definitely Inchy. You know, so because I think Inchy should be in everything. I think we just talked about this in the group earlier today. So yeah, so I think Inchy, man, Inchy makes everything better. I like how it increases the pattern in pods. It increases the pattern in pies. It reduces the pattern in clowns. You know, it does a whole lot of cool stuff with different morphs and different recessives and things like that too, man. And a lot of times with like Inchy combos or super Inchies, you can tell right away by the head stamp. With a lot of stuff too. You know, it's just usually like Inchies and super Inchies have like a universal head stamp, so it's almost like it's real hard to miss when you see it. You know. Exactly. You know what I mean? So and right now, my favorite recessive is Enhancer. Every time I look in that tub, man, that thing just glows.
I forget you got one. Oh, I forget you got one.
Yeah, so and I like the fact that it's compatible with DG, but I got him late this year, so I got a lot of DG stuff that's getting put together, and then next season I'm gonna put the enhancer to them, so they'll all be. So when I hit the visual DG on them, they'll also be possible head clown and possible head G stripe too. So.
Oh, I didn't know they were compatible. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I heard that.
Yep.
I did hear that Monarch and Ultramel is supposed to be compatible. But don't tell Sick that he's not here.
You gonna start a
Dre here, so he gonna go in. I mean, I'm team Monarch for the moment.
That the other day. Dude, I have Ultramel and Monarch in my collection, and when I get some visual stuff like little side projects, I'm gonna put them together, and then when they are compatible, I'm gonna laugh at Dre and I told y'all it's gonna be just like Desert Goes to the Hunter, man. It's gonna be different lines of it too. It's gonna look like Carmel. It's gonna look like Carmel Albino when you put them together.
So, do you think it's gonna be like Candy and Albino, be Candinos and stuff? And Tofino,
Honestly, I don't really have a theory. I thought either way. I think it would just be a fun project to do. You know, so I could put them together and then just have some like double heads or not, and just like, you know what I mean, have those hanging out for some cool stuff later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I totally forgot what your answer was because we start talking about all these other morphs that I like. So what was your answer? Enhancer. So that's your recessive enhancer, and Inchy is your codom that you like the most. Okay, I mess with that. That's a good answer because you said Inchy, so I was already on board 100%. So next question: do you breed or buy your snake food?
I buy my own rats. I have like 3 different big rat breeders within like 100 miles of me. So every week I make them compete. Every week I make them compete for my business. So I send my order out to all 3 of them, and whoever has the lowest price, and it's usually Maury because he's the only one that delivers. So,
that is a plus right there.
Right. If it's the same price, especially with gas prices right now, man, and I get them every Sunday. So shout out to Maury and me and Miguel from Always Evolving. We had the same rat guy, so we do like the same thing. So name drop.
So I mean, I'm not saying let Miguel know about the podcast, but I would love him to come on one of these days. But we'll talk about that behind the scenes. So how long have you been buying your rats?
So the first time before I stopped to open my gym in 2013, I was breeding my own rats because I only had like maybe 20 snakes or something like that. So I had in my old house, I had my little shed in the back, and I did it myself. But once I opened the gym and then decided to get back into snakes now with 150 plus snakes, there's no way I was doing them. It's not a full-time job, dude.
Yeah.
Like I already got a full-time job, and in addition to the snakes too, I got like 8 other income streams. And then there was just no way you could do that twice a week and be a good neighbor and not have like this smelling rat barn and things like that too. So I just figured, just spend the money on them every week. And now I got a thing going on where the people in my city, there's no pet store anywhere else. So, and they have like snakes that eat like live, rodents like mine. So I put an order for them in a Facebook group, and I get retail what they would normally get if they got like 1 or 2 rats from a pet store too. So that offsets my bill. That knocks off almost $300 a month off of my bill. So
smart.
Yeah. So.
You saw a need, and you filling that need, and putting a little change in your pocket. I can't be mad at that.
Thank you, man. I looked at my rat bill last year, man. It was like $7,500. Yeah, I was like, oh man. And then with my son getting here this weekend, my collection is probably going to triple within the next year because now I got another set of hands to kind of help out too, So
yeah, I'm waiting till my son get a little bigger and be able to clean snakes and not get weirded out by poop. He loves holding the snakes. He's not a fan of cleaning them though. So we got to work on that.
Dude, he's gonna be my cleaning guy, my cameraman, my editor.
Put him to work. This ain't no free room and board here, bro. You got to do some work.
He thinks he's gonna come here and be the Fresh Prince of the High Desert. He out of his dang mind.
So I don't know if you guys have, but go ahead and hit that like button. Apparently YouTube likes that, so go ahead and hit the like button. Show your support of the podcast / live stream or whatever I'm calling this. I still haven't figured out a name. I just be like, hey, I'm on. So our fourth question: what camera do you use to record your videos?
My phone, iPhone 11 Pro Max, and then so I use that, and then for there's a program that comes with you have to buy separate. It's called Filmic Pro.
Okay.
That's FILMIC Pro, and it's like $15 lifetime, and it has a lot of lighting changes and autofocusing in there. And actually, when iPhone 11 first came out, that's the same program they used to film Selena Gomez's music video. So if you go back to like 2 years ago when Selena Gomez came back, I don't listen to her music, but this was a selling point for me. Like they filmed the entire video with just like good lighting in the iPhone 11 and some, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? If we could do a music video with an iPhone, I could do some dang snake videos with it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got another phone user. I know there's a couple people on the fence about whether they should use their phone. Do they buy an expensive camera? I say go ahead and use your phone first. Use your phone first. Get started. Just get started. That is the biggest thing, is just getting started. Down the road, if you want to upgrade to a camera, go ahead, go crazy. But you use that money to buy some more snakes. I'm just throwing it out there.
And then I decided to little by little to let my channel pay for my equipment too. So once I got a certain amount of subscribers up and views and started making a little bit of money on the channel, I did that to improve the lighting in my facility, you know?
Yep.
And then now when I hit the next milestone, so like when I hit 5,000 subscribers, which I'm like 400 away from that, once I hit that, I'm going to just get me like the Canon M50 or whatever, because it has autofocus on it and stuff too. And now my son will be here, so he can do that. So too, like actually I did a raffle for 2 weeks ago where somebody got the media kit, and he posted pictures and things like that too. So yeah, so it was pretty dope. So I'm probably
go ahead right now and go hit High Desert Morris subscribe button if you haven't, because he almost at 5,000. Get him to that so he get that new milestone, and then come on right back and hit GP Snake's subscribe button, because I'm almost hitting that milestone, hitting 1,000. Yeah, I'm trying to get into that monetization. I'm trying to get there. I'm close. It's a long process. Which, what did you do to get to that first 1,000?
So the first thing I did when I started to put my videos together is I made one playlist that every time I put a video on, I add it to my whole channel playlist. So and I used to send the playlist to people that were my subscribers. Now, as far as my subscribers go, it's worse to have people who just click the subscribe button who never watch your content.
Yeah.
Than to just have people hitting the button. So what I did, I have no personal friend that I've ever talked to or interacted with in person that I'm not like taking their phone out of their hands and made them subscribe to my
I ain't gonna lie, you know, I've been starting to do that at work. I've been doing that at work. I've been like, hey, let me see your phone.
Serious.
Subscribe it. And then I sanitize my hands because COVID is real.
So coworkers, coworkers, students, acquaintances, supervisors, bosses and stuff too. The secretary, the janitors, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'd be like at the park with my dog and kids have their phone like out. I'm like, hey, you guys watch YouTube? They'd be like, yeah, old guy, of course I do. And then I'm like, hey, go to here to check this out. And then I'll send them my playlist too, because I gotta get your watch time up as well. So especially people with YouTube Premium. For those of you guys, what you can do, like I make a Facebook post every quarter. I go, hey, who has YouTube Premium? So we just went out. What happened? I don't know if you guys hear me now. I'm gonna pause until he come back in.
Okay.
G.
Yeah, I'm here. It did some weird stuff.
Somebody trying to call you or something?
No, I don't know if my signal went down. I'm using Wi-Fi on my laptop.
Okay.
It told me the signal was down, but now we good.
So and to get, because to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 hours of viewing time inside of a 12-month period. So I then used like Tubi or YouTube Tracker to help you track all of that stuff too, and then YouTube Studio too as a separate app. But so I made a Facebook post. I go, hey, who has YouTube Premium? Because if you have YouTube Premium, you can play stuff in the background and just close it out. So if you're just like running around at work and things like that, there's iPhone and Android apps that you can track your YouTube and stuff on too. So YouTube, YouTube Tracker is for iPhones, and then there's another one you can use for Android too.
Okay.
So
I know you got that one on your iPhone that I want, but it's not on Android, unfortunately.
Yeah, that one is pretty dope because you can go through and check all the criteria for your videos too, and what you need to add to it. So so going back to that, so I go, hey, who has YouTube Premium? And then people be like, yeah, I have Premium, blah blah blah. Conversations about it. So I inbox them and go, hey, I'm trying to get my watch hours up. Would you mind playing this playlist in your background? And 99% of the people would do it. Even they'll be like, yeah, I'm down, whatever. And then they'll just do it. You know what I mean? And it's a cheap way to do it. It's a cheat code, but it keeps you in the algorithm because people are watching. And it's not like disingenuous or inorganic subscribers and views, especially if they're watching it like that too. So. And then that's a good way to get your watch time up. And that was the first thing I did. And then on top of that, just kind of get my face out there, I did like giveaways for all the milestones, like the 100 subscribers. I did t-shirts for t-shirts. 300 subscribers, I gave away an Inchy Asphalt Het Pied. Shout out to Maines. Maines Morris won that.
Yeah, he won it. I was trying to win that one. I was trying to win that one.
And then I think at 1,000 subscribers. No, I did like a UFC fighter, Alex Perez. We did a promo with him. He did like a UFC fight kit with some shoes and things like that too. And
I remember that one.
And then for 5,000 subscribers, I'm giving away an ultrasound. So
So go hit that. Go hit that button. We try to get that ultrasound giveaway going on.
I know, man.
Go hit that button.
That's gonna be nuts, man. I can't wait to. Because anytime somebody wins one of my contests, I FaceTime them on Instagram or whatever too, and I just catch everybody all crusty and half asleep. I'm like, you won!
Yeah, so. I need to do. I wasn't paying attention in my Facebook channel. I got almost 500 people following it. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I had no idea I had that many people following it. So I'm going to do a 500 follower giveaway on that channel. So if you're not following my Facebook, go ahead and follow it. I'm not 100% sure what I'm giving away on there. The closer I get to it, I'll figure it out.
Do you have it set up where your Instagram stuff syncs, all your posts from your Instagram moves over to your Facebook page as well? Or?
So the way I have it set up, I post on Facebook first, and that filters to my Instagram. So I can actually schedule posts on my Facebook page, and it does it at 1 o'clock, and it shoots it to Instagram too. And I didn't know. I thought people knew about this, but apparently a lot of people don't know you can do it that way. So you can actually schedule them for both, and it hits them both, and it makes it so much easier. I schedule out my content sometimes a week in advance if I have certain amount of pictures and stuff that I want to put out. I still do sometimes same day posts here and there, but mostly I schedule my stuff out. Side note, have you got on TikTok? Or I think I know you got on TikTok. I believe you did.
Yeah.
Are you putting out videos though?
I did a couple. I got a feeding video on there that people went crazy about. You know what I mean? Because I dubbed over that one of those Japanese anime, Fist of the North Star, that one. Where it's in black and white, and the snake sees the rat, and it goes, "Omae mabu shinderu."
That's fire. That's fire.
You know what I mean? That, and then I got that the chick usually models for me with my snake. She's like walking into the back in slow motion, holding the pod and stuff too. And that one got some good hits too and stuff too. And yeah, she's done a whole bunch of photo shoots with a lot of my snakes too. So yeah, that's another little thing I've been doing now, like Instagram models and like OnlyFans chicks. They've been hiring me to bring snakes to their like studios and to like and to Vegas to do photo shoots and stuff too. My fire pod that should lay any day now. She's been in like 3 music videos.
Wow.
Yeah, because I got her because actually I remember I sold her to this one girl, this one IG model. I sold her to her, but she couldn't get to eat, so she brought her back. And then the day I put her back in my quarantine rack, she ate that same night. So I'm like, I told you what to do with husbandry, but you didn't want to do it. So, you know.
Yeah, I remember you had that girl up for sale.
Yeah.
And then you were like, she's back. I was like, what do you mean she's back? Yeah, she's back.
So yeah, so she's either gonna have eggs from my black pastel pod or my asphalt head lavender. So the cool thing about that parent is when they pip, I know off bat who the dad was, because if it's pied to pied, everything's pied. So, but I hope the asphalt got her, because I hold back some females. Asphalt had pied, pots had labs, and then accidentally mixed some like super asphalt dreamsicles in a couple of years.
Oh wow!
That'd be the happiest accident I ever had.
Man, I'm hoping for one of these accidents. I'll be getting people be finding hidden genes in their collection. Producing some stuff they wasn't expecting. Mm-hmm. I thought I hit an Xanthic clown, but it was just a real light NG clown. Yeah. I was super excited, but I want these special things. Why these things don't happen to me? The best thing that's happened to me is a guy sold me a male butter, turned out to be a female butter. That's it.
Yeah, my banana clown turned out to be had Xanthic too this year. So I produced a banana Xanthic. I produced a banana Xanthic 100% head clown. I was like, all right, that makes making these double recessives a little bit easier. So and I put them to his sister. Much easier. I have a 1 in 8 chance now, and instead of these 1 in 16 and all these 1 in 250s, these 1 in 256 breedings I keep doing, and like what is this?
These luck of the draw. Hope I hit it. Man,
what's triple head to triple head? What's that?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know.
I think it's 128, right? Because double head to double head is 1 in 64, and then that doubles, right? So it's 64 128, right?
128.
Yeah.
It might not even. We gotta ask Justin. You know he knows. He on top of that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and hit the last question, because I know you got things to do. Even though you're supposed to be taking it easy, but I know you out there doing stuff. Be safe. Be safe. Don't be doing too much.
Oh nah, man. I can't drink or nothing while I'm here. So no alcohol, no salt.
Okay.
Oh man,
that's a great way to keep yourself out of trouble. Not drinking in Vegas. That's a great way. So, what is the dream morph that you made, or what is the first dream morph you did make?
So, originally my dream morph, because I wanted to buy it back in 2009. I saw the pinstripe pied on Brian Barczyk's page. So what got me into breeding is I called his number and he answered the phone himself. I was like, "Oh shit, Brian!" I was like, "Oh, like, you know." So I was like, "Oh man, it's Brian." And we talking and stuff too. And I was like, "Hey man, I just want to know how much is that pinstripe pod you got?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's 12,500." I was like, "They're rapping what? You ain't getting 12,500 from me."
Yeah, that is a lot. So yes, I only keep pythons, ball pythons. Yeah. Technically, I am watching a couple blood pythons. So since there's not going to be a snake on here, let me get that blood python. My friend has had me watching for the last like 4, almost 5 months now. I need to talk to him, but he cool people. But I'm gonna have to talk to him. Hold on a second. Keep going though.
All right. So so my first reflex. So it's a pinstripe pied, and I wasn't paying no 12 grand back then because I really didn't. I had like some real simple genes, and I'm always a believer in like trying to like have your collection, produce enough money so you can buy into it. Jesus. So I ended up making a pinstripe pied a couple years down the line, and that's kind of what got me into breeding was the pinstripe pied. And then that is crazy.
Yeah, this is one of them. I'm actually watching 2 for him, and I believe this is the girl. She is a beast.
She's pretty calm, or what?
She's pretty calm. Like, she's not head shy. And this is actually the first time I've had or even worked with blood pythons, because I know they can be very finicky and very aggressive. Cantankerous. So she actually has. So when he got her, she had an issue. I don't know if you would be able to see it. She actually had surgery on her belly. Yeah. So she actually had surgery. He had her for a long time. She's a nice, beautiful snake. I just don't trust bloods though. I can't figure out their mannerisms and stuff. So they still scare me. I'm like, don't bite me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, man. You know, I got 2 monitors. You know that, right?
Do you? When'd you get 2 monitors?
I had them for a couple of years. One is a 27-inch Vizio, and the other one is a 32-inch Samsung monitor.
I'm done with you. I'm leaving.
You think if y'all thought you was gonna get me through the podcast and I don't tell
you got me on that one.
And I don't tell some crappy jokes, man. You guys are out of your mind. Yeah. Let's see.
You got me. I was like, when'd you get a monitor? You ain't never said nothing about this.
Oh, my goodness.
Wiz Constrictor's got a couple of tortoises and a Tegu.
Nice. Dude, Tegus are so dope, man. I like how wide their heads are. They got a pit bull cheeks and stuff.
They do. That is. I've seen this tomato red one before. It was huge. Mm-hmm. Oh, they look beautiful.
Yeah, man. It takes 2 to Tegu.
Jesus Christ. Look, dad jokes. I'm gonna need you to stop it. 100%. We just lucky Maine ain't in here because he be just rattling them off with you.
Oh man,
bloods are dope, but dude, I don't know if I will get one.
Dude, I'm making a shirt with 2 Tegus dancing because they Argentina too, doing the tango, and I'm like, boom, it takes 2 Tegu. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a bar, yo.
No, it's not. No, it's not a bar. Let's not say it's a bar. No, let's not say it's a bar. We can say it's funny. We can say it's slightly funny, but not a bar. I'm sorry. So I don't know if it's a T positive. I know it's albino. I don't know if it's a T positive or T negative because I'm not 100% on blood python genetics. They're 100% new to me. 100% new to me.
Dude, I don't even know. I mean, this is embarrassing to say, but even with our ball pythons, I don't know which albinism is T negative and positive and stuff like that. I don't. Honestly, it's not really something that concerns me, so I haven't really cared to learn it. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. I'm like, it's burgundy albino and stuff.
I'm be honest. I didn't know they had. I didn't know it was a T positive and T negative in ball pythons.
You know, ultramale and monarch is a form of albinism too. So
yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
So it's just a different version of it and stuff too. So, but the positive T negative stuff, I don't even know. I can't even say that everybody got pythons but me.
See, we gonna have to move that comment now. It's hilarious, but we can't be. There's children watching. There's children watching.
I'm on the Tegu, man. The Tegus, man. That's a great animal. If I had the room, I would definitely go with Tegus.
Yeah,
to the Tegu.
See, nice, it's gonna start catching on. People gonna be all on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is. Wait, is this?
Yeah, burgundy and monarch. No, because I thought ultramales were called burgundy albinos. I thought that was one of the original names for ultramale too. So,
okay. That's news to me.
Yeah, I bet Banana is some weird form of albinism. Yeah, that is Bible. It's like a Kodam a Kodam albino.
It's
Yeah,
possible. I
could be,
mean,
man.
so were you? I know we talked about this before, but we're gonna talk about this for the people. You were involved in GHI kind of in the beginning, weren't you?
Yep, I got a son off of the first two GHIs that were imported. So
Okay.
yeah, so there's a guy who will remain nameless. He was having some like money problems, you know. He was back then, you know, it was just like the forums. It wasn't Facebook and stuff like that too, you know. So
Uh huh.
it was just like Fauna Classifieds, the King Snake and stuff too. And he was doing a collection sale. So I messaged him, and we were kind of going back and forth for a few days. And he was like, "Dude, just make me offer on this, you know, on this GHI." And this is when they were like in the tens of thousands still. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
$25,000, $30,000. And then like, dude, like people don't believe when I say this, dude. I was like, dude, best I can do right now is 4,000. He was like, sold.
Wow.
So I paid $4,000 for a GHI baby and grew him up that same year and bred him like crazy. And but the crazy thing about it is that I didn't like the gene. I didn't really care for GHI too much because there wasn't a lot of stuff being done with it. So
Uh huh.
instead of going to the route where I improved on it and like tried to like get codons to add to it, I used that to fund the desert project. And that was the dumbest mistake I've ever made in ball
Ugh.
pythons.
Uh,
so
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 just
I
to clarify, he doesn't mean desert ghosts. He
yeah, the
means
desert one.
desert. The
Yeah.
females who are unfertile that can't.
Infertile, they can't lay eggs, they die while they're having eggs and stuff too.
Yeah.
But people knew that like early on, but it really didn't come into the public until the year I was going to breed. I had close to 50 adult females that I raised.
Damn.
Yep, and just had them there, and like different combos too. I had a bunch of tigers. Remember the tiger? It was
Yeah.
was it the Inchy
Inchy
Desert?
desert.
Inchy
Yeah.
Desert, yeah, Inchy Desert
I love
spider.
that thing. I
Yeah, man,
love
that's
that thing.
yeah. And I was like, I was going to put them to like pied to single gene pied stuff and clown stuff, and make a whole bunch of hats and things like that too. And I had like in every gene possible, and like with most of the recessives that we got now, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I put all my eggs in the desert basket because when it comes to snake breeding, my first priority is to make stuff that I like. It's not to just like, just make stuff and flip a profit and stuff like that too. So I used that as a means to an end to get the stuff I actually like. I didn't really crap about GHI stuff. You know what I mean? I like the kind of brighter genes and things like that at that time. So I just did everything I sold. I did a bunch of trades and sold those off, those combos, and used that to fund my desert project. And then we all know what happened with that, man. That project came crashing, which is why I'm such a big stickler now for transparency with morphs, like
Yeah.
the whole like stranger mahogany thing about whether or not they're compatible, whether it's a stranger, and then
Yep.
the scaleless hair project too.
And this new morph that's out there, that zebra.
There's
I'm
another
interested in
zebra.
that. Was there a zebra before? I'm
Well, there's
still new with morphs.
there was a zebra bee, which was a xanthic bumblebee, but that's the only
Okay.
zebra I remember. And I remember,
Okay.
and I know the Z morph now, which is like some people call it the Zuwadi, and some
Yeah.
people call it Z morph. But yeah, I haven't heard, I haven't seen the zebra thing yet. Hey, Wiz, send me some pictures on Instagram so I can take a look at it when you get a chance, man.
Intel, no worry. Ask all the questions you want. We learn it all together. Some people know some stuff. Some people don't know some stuff. But if you don't ask no questions, you ain't gonna know nothing. So
Yeah,
go ahead and ask.
they asked about the locality stuff too, right? Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I saw a
he
question about
asked that
locality.
ball pythons have a locality.
Yeah, but I
Like
mean, look at the Volta stuff like that. The bigger ones in certain parts of West Africa where they grow a lot bigger than the other ones too. You know, so like I know people with all Volta region ball pythons that are 15,000 grams. You know, so
jeez.
yep,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
been trying
man,
to get a Volta for a couple years now. They're not easy to find.
yeah,
People
man,
hold
clown.
on to them.
Yeah, mine's like an F2, and they took a clown to a Volta, and she's like 100% head clown, so she's like 5,000 grams now, and she might go this year, man. I had her for like 3 years, and they didn't get anything off her. She's proven apparently she's proven when I got her, but she hasn't given me anything yet. So yes, hopefully I get some 200-gram eggs out of her. It gets some 200 gram red striped yellow belly clowns or some 200. No, I mean I brought her to the hurricane, so do some 200-gram hurricane clown males out there.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. You said what was your dream morph that you made?
Oh, the one I want to make, or the one that the initial one was the pinstripe pied, and that's what that's what I got into breeding with. I made the pin pied. I actually made an inchy pin pied, and that made it even better because now it took longer to brown out. It had a nice little orange glow to it and stuff too, with good reduced pattern. So inchy pin pied was my first dream, and then and then now my next goal, I got a couple of projects I'm working on too. I'm working on the Hellbender project. So a lot of you never heard of a Hellbender. If you Google that, it's a type of salamander. And if you look at the patterns on it in like different localities and how they look, I can see a bunch of ball python morphs together, making it look like that too. So the Hellbender project is hurricane, spot nose, red stripe, asphalt, mahogany clown. So that's the goal. So I got all of those going in different directions right now. So I got like a whole rack section that's just making like red stripe and spot nose clowns together, and then mahogany hurricane clowns, and just put all together from different angles, man. So like this year I'm in the market, I'm picking up a bunch of asphalt clown females. So that's what I want to do this year. I'm just going to spend the money on them.
You said asphalt clown females, not asphalt het clown females.
No, I want to buy asphalt clown females too.
Oh, so wow.
I have so between I'm not even gonna name the breeders who got them because I don't want y'all call.
You knew I was about to write it down. I was like, he said who? Okay.
I got 5 breeders now that I messaged and said, hey, are you making asphalt clowns this year? And he was like, yep. And I was like, well, put me to the top of the list. And he was like, yep. So wow. So that way I don't have to worry about because think about it too, when you do it on both sides, the yellow belly complex, man, is probably one of the most shut up, Trey. The yellow belly complex in itself is probably one of the most influential morphs to add to ball pythons too. They do so much things too, like they make stuff brighter, they add different flanks and clowns in too. But when you messing with, sometimes you get such low expression, not better expression, yellow bellies.
Yep.
Sometimes you'll forget about, like Ozzy just did a video on it where he didn't even realize his male was yellow belly until he made some islands.
I watched that video.
But the mistake, I don't want to make that mistake. I'd rather make, so if I'm putting this project together and I cut these eggs, do I want to accidentally have red stripe, spot nose, hurricane, mahogany, ivory clowns, or do I want to make red stripe, spot nose, hurricane, mahogany, super asphalt clowns?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
side as this is the answer to the question what the icon was for your YouTube. It's the letter, whatever letter in your
the beginning of the letter,
exactly, your Gmail account. But shout out, you got some asphalt clown growing up. Oh, that's nice. So I'm debating. I have 2 yellow bellies in my collection. Mm-hmm. I am terrible at seeing yellow belly, so I try to stay away from it as much as possible. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to eventually take all yellow belly out of my collection and only work with asphalt. But I think I'm gonna get like a super asphalt at one point in time, so I know everything is asphalt. Mm-hmm. I think that's gonna be my plan for the future. Yeah,
I still have some yellow belly stuff too, but I want to make, and I'm gonna just use them to make like freeway hats and stuff like that too. So I'm using my big yellow belly female this year. I make some freeway. No, not some. Well, this time I'll probably make some red stripe ivory hat clowns because I'm gonna put I want to put my red stripe yellow belly to her too, just to kind of see what happens, or just put the like asphalt head laugh to her, something like that too. So, but freeway is always going to sell. You know what I mean? So
true. It very much is. Very much is.
Yellow belly female with an OD clown male now. They won't lock. Yeah, man. That's the. I hate that, dude, man. That's one thing I learned this year, man. Is backup males, man.
Yep. Yep. I got one male I know will breed anything. That's my clown head albino. He will breed anything, no hesitation. So he is my backup male and one of my main males. I had a pied yellow belly het clown, aka Black Panther T'Challa Chadwick Boseman. Yes, you have to say his whole name. He kind of locking a little bit, but he's still young, so I'm giving him time. So in between him and the clown head albino Nightcrawler, I forget I should say their names. Backup males are very important. That is something that most people aren't aware of, because they get all these fire females ready to go. They be like, I'm gonna use this one male. That male don't do nothing. You done wasted a year because now you don't have a backup male and you're trying to buy one right quick, get it into quarantine, and get it ready to breed these girls that have been ready for months, and you waste your season.
Dude, man, I think I unlocked some kind of little like secret with some of my breeder males, man, where normally, you have stuff breeding like crazy and they'll go off of food and take little breaks and stuff like that too. So with the clown pie, the hurricane, and the yellow belly DG, those three have like the biggest workload in the collection this year. Because the hurricane's got like 9 females, and then like the clown pie's got like 6, and then the yellow belly DG has 6, like 7 or 8 or something like that too. So what I started doing is every time they separate, I put it back in their tub, and I throw them a rat pup in there.
Okay.
And then they eat the rat pup. So I call it giving them doggy treats for like doing their job.
Okay.
So
I might have to try that.
And so like I've not fed them like weans and nothing all year, like all season. I'm gonna give them like as soon as I put them up in there, boom, back in their closure, rat pup right away. Like the moment they get back in there, good boy, boom, snatched up, eat.
Okay.
And they stayed on food the same way. Like so they've been gaining weight through the breeding season.
Oh wow.
So
look at Antoine dropping knowledge. I'm definitely gonna use that.
That's my new thing I've been doing this year, man. And switching everything over to ambient, man. I think like everything, like for almost a whole year now, everything's been like 82, 84 degrees in the room.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question about the ambient, but I'm gonna answer this question. So first, I name all my stuff. It's either comic book, cartoons, or anime characters. That's what I do because that's what I grew up on and that's what I love. I used to have a whole channel talking about this stuff. I stopped doing it to pause it to focus on the snakes a little more. Antoine, do you name your snakes, and how do you name your snakes?
Out of all of my snakes, only one of them have a name because I thought it was funny. That's it.
And what is that name?
You want to know the name first, or do you know what morph it is?
Clearly I got to know what morph it is first for this name to be funny.
All right, so it's a male enhancer, so his name is Cialis. I swear, that's his name, Cialis.
Oh wow! Oh
it's a
wow!
Enhancer, you know what I mean? Like,
wow!
So.
Oh wow! Yeah, hit me in the comments. Let me know if you name your snakes and what do you name your snakes? What's your theme of naming your snakes? I couldn't get that word out. So while we're waiting for this to pop up, so why did you switch to ambient and how well has it been working for you?
I think just because my elevation where I'm at now, I'm at about 3,000 feet, and then the humidity is terrible in the desert. Like at best. And if I got 5% humidity outside, you know what I mean? That affects everything too. So I just felt like this having heat tape and belly heat and everything like that just dried everything out so much. So and I've had almost everything moved over to ambient last year except for my the ARS direct that I have. And then what really pushed me over that had malfunction with my heat panel too. Where I went inside of my room before I went to bed, and the actual thermostat itself said like 117, 118 on here. And like I opened up the window, opened the tubs up, and I killed the double head clown pot and a dreamsicle female in there too. So and I was like, everything else was fine. Just those two was too dumb. Just too dumb to get away from the heat tape. So that sucked, man. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just move everything over. And then because I had 2 separate rooms, because I had the big quarantine room when I absorbed the other collection, and then I got a bunch of like breeding projects with people too. So I had all of them in a separate quarantine room for like 6 months, I think. And then, so I just did a real big quarantine, and every time I got a new snake, and I reset it. A lot of people don't realize that. Like if you get something new in the collection, you reset your quarantine clock.
Exactly.
So it took me 6 months for everything to kind of, get in there. Once I put everything into the bigger room, it was easy to control in one room. I just have like a space heater with actually a built-in thermostat on it. So I like that. I started using the Kung Fu grip. Yeah, so I did it like that, and then my tub stayed like 82 to 84 now. So there's a ceiling fan in that room. The air gets circulated, and it seems like the incubator in that room does better too for some reason. So I don't know.
Yep. I can understand the fear of a thermostat going full blaze and killing animals.
Yeah. So
I want to move to. I do want to take the heat tape out and just go room heat.
But here's the downside to it, though. Okay, here's the catch.
Yeah, let's hear the downside.
I have not done the math yet on. Okay, so normally when you get a pre-lay shed, right, on average, how many days you get eggs? 30, right? About 30, some odds like that. When I get a pre-lay shed, I have no stinking idea when I'm gonna get eggs.
Okay.
They all lay to the front now because the heat source is in the center of the room. You know what I mean? So I think most people, when you get like a full ovulation, it's usually around like 50 days from the ovulation, right, or something like that. Mm-hmm. The last time I got a full ovulation, I got eggs 78 days later instead of 50.
Wow. Okay.
But on a positive note is since I've been doing ambient, I've got no slugs.
Okay,
so
a little longer for eggs, but no slugs. I would definitely take that trade-off. Mm-hmm. That's definitely a good trade-off.
No slugs, longer wait, and so
100%.
That's just it, man.
Like
ball pythons are some resilient and adaptive animals, man. And a lot of people have problems like getting certain ones to eat, and some of them could be like real weird, but when you look at, you got a decent sized collection, and you look at the snakes that are eating compared to the ones that's not, man, we freaking winning. I got five problem feeders out of 150 snakes. That's okay. I'll take it.
100% a good ratio of eaters and non-eaters. Yeah. I got like maybe 3 snakes that's not eating, and part of that is breeding season. But yeah, 100% happy with that. 100%. So all your snakes eat live, correct?
Yes, all of. I have adult females that will eat frozen. So during the breeding season, when I'm locking and pairing, I still have like a freezer full of frozen that I'll like double feed them throughout the week. So I feed on Sunday, and then in the middle of the week I'll come back and feed some on Wednesday too, like another small. Too, so to kind of keep them going too, and I think it just helps them develop follicles faster and stuff like that too, and so that's my little thing. I double feed the females, and then the males, my breeder males, I puppy dog treat them throughout the week.
Okay. So you double feed them smalls?
Yep. Yeah, okay. I don't feed anything past the medium. I don't. Some stuff like the Volta, she eats a medium, but I don't really do anything bigger than like larger smalls on that side too. I just don't, especially with rats and stuff too. I want like bigger rats like biting stuff and scarring things up and things like that too. So
I don't feed anything live bigger than a small, and then I'm still watching the tub. I'm there like a hawk. I'm like that's a $2 rat, and that's a $300 to $400 snake. I can't be having you mess up my snake.
Exactly.
100%. Well, that's all the questions I got. We had a ball. I had fun. Learned some stuff. Hopefully y'all learned some stuff. Antoine told his dad jokes. He got him in there. Got me on one of them. I ain't even gonna lie. I was gonna try to play it off like you didn't get me. You got me 100%. I was like, where'd you get a monitor? He got me. I'm gonna have to just take that L. I'm gonna have to take that one. Good one. It was a good one. But thank you all for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that like button. But most importantly, go hit subscribe on High Desert Pythons. Get them to that 5,000 so we can get that ultrasound. And definitely go hit that subscribe button on GP Snakes to get us to 1,000 so we can start going live on YouTube basically right on YouTube because we're using StreamYard right now. And then we can do super chats when you get live, right? I'm trying to get to them super chats, people. Come on, that's the way you can support us. You can buy a snake too. Buy a snake from both of us. But you also hit that subscribe button too. Also check out all our social medias. We're on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, and we're both on TikTok. Antoine, you don't have Twitter, do you? For your ball pythons?
I have a personal Twitter just to troll porn stars with, but I mean that's a whole nother.
And I hope the kids have gone to bed because he's talking about porn stars now. We went from OnlyFans to porn stars. This is the greatest snake podcast ever. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. Thanks, Antoine, for coming through. I greatly appreciate it. This was fun. There's a lot. I thought it was gonna be fun. Side note: who are you wearing? Who is on your shirt?
Oh, this is Atypical Origins. Tom and Casey and the kids. So
okay.
Shirt, so
Atypical. Go check them out as well. I know there's a Netflix show called Atypical. I really love that show. It's a really good show. But y'all probably don't watch that. So we didn't even talk any nerd stuff because I know you're a big nerd like me.
Yeah.
Are you
related though?
Yeah.
I'm watching Jupiter's Legacy now. So
I've just started watching. I'm 4 episodes in.
Episode 2, so
okay.
Two.
We definitely. Did you watch the Eternal? The Eternals trailer?
No, I'm gonna watch it in a little bit. I've been waiting to watch it till I sat down. So.
He went to sit down, get some popcorn, relax, be all by himself, be comfortable while he watches it.
And I was like, I'm waiting for the Black Geek Cool breakdown, but man,
oh wow! Go put me on blast like that.
Watch that channel, right?
Oh, you gonna put me on. In that note, we're gonna sign off, y'all, because Antoine is being mean. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you guys Thursday.
Deuces.